Someone messed up big time. Now schools all across the state are in jeopardy of losing millions. The cuts could be harsh. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart is here with more.
Jessica, parents and teachers met with APS officials last night. Several of them told me today they're worried their children will be the ones who suffer.
So they essentially are breaking federal law. No one is held accountable.
States must maintain or increase special ed funding to get federal funds each year. But a federal judge ruled last week New Mexico broke the rules when it cut state funding for special education in 2011. Now, the feds could take away at least $34 million in education funding from the state, leaving districts in a bind. Amy Garcia has a fourth grader in Albuquerque School's Gifted and Talented program.
My concern is that my son won't get what he needs, and right now he finally has found a cohort, so a group of other kids that are just like him.
APS says they've already made huge cuts, $100 million and 1,000 jobs, in order to maintain their end of what's required by law for special ed because the state didn't give them enough money.
If the federal funding gets cut, then we're going to have to do a whole nother round of budget cuts, which we went through once. We don't want to have to do it again.
APS stands to lose $15 million in federal funds. Cuts could stretch across the board.
We don't know if the money will affect teacher positions. That's, I suppose, up in the air.
So who messed up? PED blames lawmakers for the cuts during hard economic times. APS says PED didn't communicate with lawmakers. Either way, the threat for deep cuts is imminent.
We just want more financial support so that we can make the best education decisions for all of our students.
APS will send a letter to the U.S. Education Secretary Arne Duncan asking to continue federal funding at the existing level. PED will ask for a waiver to prevent any federal cuts. Back to you.
Okay, Gabrielle, the U.S. Education Secretary will review the federal judge's decision and can overturn it if he finds the decision is clearly incorrect. The state faces losing another $26 million for doing the same thing in 2012.